Hi friends, it's me and we're back with some more Spirit Hunter Deathmark 2. Let's do this. So first, I did want to apologize that we had put this on the back burner for so long. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was the one game I was the most excited for to come out after beating Remake for the first time years ago. So I had to put literally everything on hold for that. But we have completed it now, so we're going to continue on with some of the games that we've been working towards already. All right. Hopefully I remember to play. Three days have passed since we brought Hanako's case to a close. Every day since then, I've gone to Konoehara Academy to investigate the departed. But progress has been frustratingly slow. I'm getting impatient. Making matters worse, that macabre scene has been seared into my memory. I relive it every night. The departed is devouring spirits. Why did they consume Hanako's soul after she'd already been saved? My only clue is what they said afterward. I must eat a lot so I can become beautiful and loved. The departed wants to consume a lot of souls to become beautiful. Are they doing it for me, their husband? If that's the case, they won't be able to suppress their appetite. The sun is still up in the sky, yet I decide to head to Konoehara Academy. I promised Mr. Konoe I'd give him the report. I haven't seen him since that incident. Perhaps he's busy dealing with the fallout from Izumi and Horikoshi's cases. I pack my bag and get ready to leave. All the evidence I collected during the previous case has been organized and filed. I've also returned everything I borrowed from the school. This scene right here gives me goosebumps because of what happened in the first Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Whew. Just as I'm about to leave the mansion, I hear a chime. Looks like I've got a visitor. What horrid timing. Oh. Hey, Mr. Yoshiki! Entering the mansion is another one of the mark bearers, Eita Nakamatsu. The way he's dressed just screams to all who see him that he's an otaku. I'm not very tech savvy, but I can always rely on him whenever I need help with tech stuff. Sorry, Eita. I'm about to head out now. Let's save the tech lesson for another time. You're investigating the departed, aren't you? Moe told me. So I'm here to give you a hand. Eita. In this day and age, the internet is an essential component for any spirit investigation. Some rumors even originate on the internet. Oh, by the way, the departed isn't trending online, which makes it seem that its influence is limited to Konoehara Academy. Researching rumors through the internet, huh? Eita's skills might help me open up new avenues for finding leads. I'm begging you, Mr. Yoshiki, let me help you. Fine. I won't disappoint you. Let's go to Konoehara Academy then. Huh? I have to go with you? Well, yeah. But, my eyes land on his anime t-shirt. I thought the headmaster would turn a blind eye to his eclectic getup. In fact, it might start directing unwanted attention on our group, and that would not be good for our investigation. On second thought, you could stay here. I'll call you if there's anything I want you to snoop for on the internet. Deploying me as logistical support, eh? The perfect role for a genius like me. I'll be on standby here then. By the way, have you been taking care of yourself, Mr. Yoshiki? Your complexion looks worse than I remember. I barely get any sleep these days indeed. I witnessed 2 people die horrifically in a short period of time. Nobody just shrugs that off. It's obviously taking a toll on me. Driving while you're in that state is an unnecessary risk. You should take the bus. I'll give you some of my passes. Here, take these. Thanks. What a nice Eita. The character has been added. I leave Kujo Mansion as Eita waves goodbye. Not wanting to waste his kind and thoughtful gift, I catch the bus at the nearest bus stop. This is the first time he's taken any type of transportation that wasn't his car. After passing M Tower Station, the bus motors uphill towards Konoehara Academy. Motors uphill. Okay. The hum and gentle vibration of the engine lull my weary self to sleep. Sleep now, Yashiki. Traffic's no issue and the bus arrives on time.
Wow.
I can't read. Traffic's no issue and the bus arrives on time. I get off at the stop and walk through the school's main gate. Class is in session, so there's not a single student in sight. Let's go to the infirmary for now. It's completely empty. Oh well, might as well treat it like my own office since I've been given permission to do so. There's no one in the infirmary. Oh yeah, okay. Let's save real quick then. There are sacred objects in one corner of the room. Moe put them there. I'm sure she intentionally left them here so I can make use of whatever I need. I don't think I have anything to trade for. Yeah. Alright. Let's check the student council room. Anybody? Okay, there's no one here. Let's go somewhere else. Faculty room? When I enter the faculty room, I ask one of the teachers to call Mr. Konoe. Oh, you're here, Yoshiki. Idle hands are the devil's playthings. Let's get down to business. So, where shall we start? Let's do the Hanako of the toilet case. I've read your investigation report. Mr. Konoe lowers his voice. He probably doesn't want the other teachers to hear us. It's hard to believe that Hanako's spirit killed Izumi and Horikoshi. Goodness. You witnessed some of it. It's the truth. You have to accept it. I'm very aware of that. Be that as it may, don't think everyone else is going to believe it. To tell you the truth, some teachers and students are starting to wonder about you. They're curious about the man wandering around questioning students. Oh, great. They find me suspicious. Especially our curriculum coordinator, Miss Sakamoto. You seem to have touched a nerve with her. I'm begging you, don't make her mad. Great. Great. All I'm trying to do is save these students and now they all find me sus. So let's talk about Izumi and Horikoshi's disappearances? Oh, their families have contacted the police. A detective came to our school to investigate. It was only for formalities, though. I managed to send him on his way. That easily? Over 10,000 minors go missing every year. Without it being a clear criminal case, they won't investigate it seriously. Wow. Is that for real? Or rather, they can't investigate it. There aren't enough clues. Whew, that's sad. All right, the notices. We haven't gotten any new notices. You'll be the first person to know if one arrives. Oh, okay. I can't see any hints that could lead me to the departed's identity. Figuring this out without any clues is basically impossible. It's not like I'm hoping for a new notice. I just wish there was something I could inspect. By the way, Yoshiki, do you know why I wanted you to come earlier than usual today? I want you to teach some classes as a temporary teacher. Excuse me? Our Japanese history teacher's fallen ill. They won't be returning to work for a while. And since you're here, I want you to teach a supplementary course. Oh, hold on a sec. Why do I need you to take this seriously. Besides, you'll benefit from this as well. If you're standing in front of the students teaching a class, it will allay their suspicions and quash their doubts. That will make your investigation proceed more smoothly, don't you think? Ugh. Me become a teacher? Guess I've got no choice. You must be joking. I'm not cut out for this. I guess we'll do guess I've got no choice. Great, so it's settled then. Do whatever you like as long as it'll be useful for the students. I assume you have some knowledge about folklore studies and occultism since you chase spirits. Just use them as your subject matter and spin it as being historic or something. Good luck, Yoshiki. Great. So I'm gonna be teaching them about the paranormal and stuff, and then telling them it's straight fact. Okay, I didn't think I'd have to actually teach a class. I'm in deep trouble. You got this, Ishiki. I'm rooting for you. Mostly because I had to root for myself, too. One of the teachers gives me some very brief guidance on how to conduct a class. And with that, I head to one of the second-year students in the new building. Or second-year classes? Students? I don't know. The moment I enter the class, all eyes are on me. I feel like I'm an object in some kind of exhibition. I want to just turn around and leave. However, I've got to do this. After a quick introduction, I begin my class immediately. It's too late to turn back now. Time to suck it up and be a teacher. What kind of lesson should I teach, though? Since I'm acting as a Japanese history teacher, a lesson related to that would be good. Oh no, I have to pick what subject? 3 topics spring to mind as candidates. The Kujo and Konoe family, the tragedy at H Castle, or the horrors of the Great H City air raid. Oh! A lot of these have to do with the first one. Let's do the horrors of the Great H City air raid. Half a century ago, many lives were lost when H City was bombarded. That event was the origin of many ghost stories in H City. From there, I segue into the changing situations during World War II. Man, that'd be a really interesting class. For the first time in days, I'm actually happy to hear the sound of a bell ringing. I made it to the end of the class. Bidding the students a good rest of their day, I leave the classroom. I return to the special building while responding to the students who greet me in the hallway. Phew. I exhale deeply, feeling immensely relieved. Giving an hour-long lecture with all eyes on me was no easy task. I bet. That cannot be easy, especially when it's on a whim. No thank you. I've got a newfound respect for all the teachers who have to go through this every single day of the school year. Mr. Yoshiki! Mr. Yoshiki! Miss Sakamoto is waiting for you. Please return to the faculty room. What does Sakamoto want from me? Uh-oh. Mr. Konoe said she hates me. Did it say infirmary? Okay. It was either there or the faculty room. My memory's really crap. Oh, okay. Well, it was not here. I bet it's the faculty room. I'm just dumb. When I enter the faculty room, I ask one of the teachers to call Miss Sakamoto. She's so cute! I forgot how cute she is. There you are, Mr. Yoshiki. Please, take this. One of our students found it at the end of the corridor and brought it here. Oh no. Oh no. It's a new notice. Great! Another victim coming. Dear Gold Prize, Kashima will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school, your beloved, the departed. Looking at the format, it's definitely consistent with the Departed's notices. In that case, the target this time is Gold Prize, and there's a new spirit named Kashima? You certainly have it rough, huh? Being tugged to and fro to respond to the students' pranks. A sneer crosses her face. I'm guessing she doesn't believe the Departed exists. Hopefully she's not gonna learn today. I doubt Mr. Konoe explained the details of Izumi and Horikoshi's murders to her. Can I ask you something, Miss Sakamoto? Do you have any idea who Gold Prize and Kashima are? I haven't the foggiest notion. If you have no more business with me, I'll be taking my leave. I'm a curriculum coordinator. I have a lot of things to do. Fine. Fine. Giving me the cold shoulder, she leaves the room. I guess that confirms the rumors of her hating me. Oh. All right, where do I start?
What did you say?
Did I say short? I'm so... Oh, boy. Ignore that. Hopefully I remember to clip that out.
I don't think I will.
I can't let anyone fall victim this time. I need to set my investigation strategy first. Time to head back to the infirmary and devise a plan of attack. Hopefully... Well, I don't really want... Uh-oh. Oh, found ya! An energetic voice fills the room.
Yo, old-san.
Oh! Sup, old man? What are you doing here, Sho? Nakamatsu told me you're here. Heard about the case. I want in. Unable to hide my surprise at his sudden visit, I decide to ask him some things first. Ask about Sho. This is Sho Nagashima, a high school student in H City as well as one of the mark bearers. As you can see, he's one lively delinquent. He plays basketball a lot, so he's strong and fit. Though he does have one notable weakness. I appreciate your concern, but the problem we're dealing with here involves your Achilles heel, spirits. So what then? It ain't my first time dealing with spirits. I ain't no chicken, you hear? Despite his boisterous protestations, he's clearly shaking. Yeah, in the first game, if any of you had watched the playthrough for that, he was definitely a scaredy cat when it came to spirits. While he has way more guts than other people, he has a crippling fear of the supernatural. It's so bad that his body practically shuts down as soon as he hears the word spirit. I never did ask him why he's so afraid though. Did he have some kind of traumatic event when he was young? The hell, old man? Why are you looking so concerned at all? It's pissing me off. Ask what he's doing here. To help you out, of course. Let me be your assistant. Goodness, you're just like I. Where is she, by the way? She said a TV thing came up suddenly, so she couldn't come. Too bad, huh? No cute idol at your side today. You could say I'm glad, though. I've caused you trouble before, so this is my chance to return your kindness. You're making an awfully large deal out of it. I can't help it. That's just who I am. I liked him. I liked him a lot in the first one. Comment on his uniform. Where'd you get that uniform? You don't go to the school. This? I borrowed it from Watanabe's friend. I ain't really a blazer kind of guy, though. This preppy shit clashes with me so hard it's giving me chills. Real men only rock a short jacket and harem pants. What are harem pants? Because I immediately thought of like a harem, if you know what I mean. With the pleasantries concluded, I explained the situation to Sho. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and look this up. Let's see here. Harem pants. So these are harem pants. Good to know. Okay, I have something similar on my monk in Final Fantasy XIV. All right. With the pleasantries concluded, I explained the situation to Sho. His determination is as strong as ice. He's one stubborn fellow. Who knows what he'd do if I refused? He'd probably rush in alone. It's much safer for everyone if I take him along as my assistant and keep an eye on him. By the way, that old man Daimon called earlier. He said he had some urgent business and he'd be late. Oh, so hopefully he does still come in, but I guess that means I'm forced to use him as the partner for now, which is fine. That old man's still a coffin mess, huh? What was it again? Doctors make the first patients? Mashida told me something like that. Doctors make the worst patients. I'm pretty sure that's what Mashida taught you. Speaking of, where the hell is he? Figured he'd be here with you since we're dealing with spirits. Oh yeah, I love this guy! Mashida's a former detective and a mark bearer. He often joins me in investigating strange happenings. Following a series of events in our previous case, Sho looks up to him as an older brother. We were actually talking on the phone just last night. Oh, were they? He's currently out of town on a different case. He didn't go into detail, but it seems like it's a pretty big case with a lot of people's lives at risk. Uh-oh. Basically, something that required his urgent attention. Hopefully that means we get to see him later. Or hopefully that means there's gonna be another game with that case in it. So how are we gonna do this thing? Pretty much the same way we started out with the case of Hanako at the toilet. Focus on the spirit mentioned in the notice and try to prevent casualties. We'll start by trying to figure out the identity of Kashima. If we don't know who Kashima is, we'll never be able to figure out what their grudge is. We also need to identify the gold prize mentioned in the notice. Aren't they like the next target? Correct. If we know who gold prize is, that may lead us to Kashima's identity. It's really hard trying to remember what the voices I did for each character was in the last video I try to like reenact it. I don't know why I can't do the deep voice right now. Time to get moving. Where should we go? Dorio and Kinukawa from the student council know a lot about the school's rumors. Let's ask them. Hell yeah, let's roll. Hopefully the beloved doesn't fall in love with Sho. The character Sho has been added. I'm gonna talk to him real quick. This ain't the time to be slacking off, old man. We gotta go speak to the student council members. Okay. I bet they're in student council room because they're both student council members. There's nowhere to go. God dang it. It's unusual to see this place empty after school. Maybe they just headed out for a bit. Let's kill some time here while we wait for them. Oh. Thick binders are lined up on the shelf. Records of each year's committee meetings are stored here. The trash can is empty and its bag liner has been replaced, though it still smells somewhat musty. Yeah, trash cans do that. All right, let's check this. On the desk, I find a notepad with something written on it. Student meeting agenda, incorporating measures, blah, blah. Student meeting agenda, incorporating measures against mold and pests. How rude of you to call insects pests. I know who wrote that. I don't find any useful information. Yeah. All right. So is that all that's in here? Oh, I didn't notice that. There are several printouts on the whiteboard. One of them is about the clock tower. Oh no. Clock tower immediately makes me think of that old PS1 horror game. Konoehara Academy Student Council notice. Konoehara Academy 70th anniversary project. Wake up, clock tower. Please don't. Built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary, the school's 10th anniversary, the clock tower is a representation of Konohara's Academy's 70-year history. 70 years. To commemorate the 70th anniversary of the school, we would like to make another attempt to repair the clock tower, and your signature is required for this to happen. Your cooperation will be greatly appreciated. Let's use our power to move the hands of the clock again. Konohara Academy's clock tower, huh? Oh, yeah. A symbol of Konoehara Academy that looms so large you can even see it from afar. However, the clock stopped moving and the bell no longer works. The student council has decided to take it upon themselves to make the clock move once again. How are they gonna do it? They know how to engineer? Wait a minute. Whenever the departed's voice rings in my ears, I always hear a bell sounding. Oh. Furthermore, when I arrived here for the first time, I heard the sound of that bell ringing. That bell that shouldn't work anymore. Ooh. I wonder if that's where she originates. The students seem indifferent to the bell back then, and I assumed it was because they were just used to it. But maybe it's because I'm the only one who can hear the bell tolling? Yeah, that makes sense. What? But why? Oh, they came. Mr. Yoshiki, I didn't know you were in here. I'm doing more investigating. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Sure, go ahead. I told Dorio about that new notice we found. Gold prize in Kashima, huh? That sound familiar to you? It does, yes. Oh. Well, let's chat. Can I ask you something first, though? Horikoshi's been absent for a while now. Some even say she's gone missing. Is it possible that she was killed by Hanako? I can't bring myself to answer her. The headmaster told me to keep it a secret. I don't want to make her anxious. Yeah, but if you don't answer, she's gonna know. If you don't have an answer for her, she's gonna assume that it's correct, no? I knew it. However, she's astute enough to discern the truth through my silence. Well, obviously. The rumors are true then. Once you're targeted by the departed, it's over for you. Oh, let's discuss the topic. What should I talk about? Let's talk about Kashima. About that, I think it might be referring to slit-mouthed Kashima. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Slit-mouthed Kashima is a spirit that's rumored to haunt the bus stop near the school. Oh, so it's outside. That's it? Any details about sightings or anything else? I don't really know the details. Didn't I tell you before? I'm really scared of things like ghost stories. Her and Sho would get along. Gold prize. Gold prize, huh? Like the gold prize in a competition? That's what I figured. Oh, I see what you're thinking. So the target is a student has received a gold prize. Do you know of anyone like that? I haven't heard anyone winning anything recently. Our school isn't that passionate about club activities. Really? But there are trophies and certificates lined up in the entrance. In the past, we used to be competitive. Before we became a prep school, many students were enthusiastic about club activities and sports. But nobody's really like that anymore. Okay. The rumors are true then. Once you're targeted... Oh, yeah, we already... Are those the only... Okay. So we didn't really learn anything. I guess we have to go look at the trophies, though? Oh, about Slit-mouthed Kashima. Maybe Michiho knows something more. She loves that kind of thing, you know. Where is she? She's gone home, but she'll probably come back if she knows you're looking for her. I think she likes you ever since you complimented her hair. I actually find it kind of amazing that teachers don't scold her for her hair. Did I say something wrong? No, it's nothing. Michiho might be a bit strange, but she's not a bad girl. Please be nice to her. I like her. I asked Dorio to call Michiho and leave the student council room. Another? The school will be closing shortly. All students, please promptly vacate the school grounds for today. Oops, time's up. Let's return to the infirmary and start prepping for the search tonight. I wonder if I should be searching all the rooms, but I feel like they're all empty. All right, old man, let's get ready for the night investigation. Daimon should be here by the time we finish. I take a few bites of the convenience store food Sho bought before I start preparations. Finally, the sun sets and there's no sign of anyone else inside the school. Old man Daimon's late as frick. I'm tired of just waiting. Let's go on out without him. Sho brings up a good point. There's a new notice to worry about. Gold prize is being hunted by Kashima and may be killed. We can't waste even a second. That student council press said Kashima haunts the bus stop near the school, right? How about we check out that place first? All right, friends, and that's it for today's video. Short but sweet. I wanted to hop back into this, figure out how to play again, and start the next story, start the next chapter. Chapter 3. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Check out our memberships for some exclusive perks for the channel. Also, if you like live gaming content, I play other video games over on my Twitch channel, which I have linked below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
You are watching